crazy observation that I've come to, I suppose, realise and kind of think about more over the last couple of days after having I suppose you'd call it, a really enlightening chat with a prospective customer, prospective client. And what he said was he's kind of gone into a partner role within a very senior role within a law firm, and he's late 30s, moving on to the next stage of his career, essentially become partner, senior executive, moving on through the ladder. Obviously a really talented guy, someone that's very good at what he does. But he did something, and he said something to his new employer or prospective employer that really resonated with me, and it kind of struck a chord inside of me and made me think, yeah, blimey, there's a lot of people out there, a lot of business leaders, a lot of senior executives, business owners that don't do this one thing, and when they get to later in the life, 60s, 70s, whatever it may be, they kind of have this sudden epiphany, this realisation inside themselves that actually I don't need to do half of this stuff. And what he said to his employer, his prospective employer, was, hey, look, I'll take this new job role, obviously within the law sector, I'll become a partner of the company, senior partner, but I won't be doing 20-hour days. I won't be staying in the office after 7 p.m, which is pretty ballsy. Most lawyers, as we know, work very long hours. And I won't work on the weekend, but when I'm needed, I will push on and I'll make sure my projects are finished. But as standard, I'm not entering into the whole kind of competitive nature of longer hours, more work. I've got a daughter, I'm gonna have a daughter on the way, and I want to be really conscious of that. Is that an agreement? And the company said yes. Quite a forward-thinking company. There's lots of people watching this video thinking, yeah, but that's a bit of a rarity, and I get that. But the point of this video is I've just finished a workout in the gym, and it's kind of 10, 11 in the morning on a Wednesday morning, and all of the people in there who are in the gym are in there 65 plus, 70, 75 plus, and it had me thinking, all these senior executives, business leaders, the business elite of the City of London and all around the world, but the City of London specifically, that's really who we kind of work with and who we've worked with for many years, in these really senior roles where they're either a business owner and they've got multiple millions of pounds coming in the bank, multiple millions of pounds of revenue, or they're a senior executive, a CEO, a CTO, a really major company, and they don't have any time. They've literally no time whatsoever to fit a workout in, to see their family. And I think the question that you need to pose, and if you're watching this and you're going to go, yeah, he's talking about me, because I'm on LinkedIn, right? So there's going to be lots of people this resonates with, because, it's the nature of the beast, right? When you're in business in general, it can suck a lot of your time up. I think the question to ask yourself, this is something that we speak to our clients about, especially when they first start on their journey. Look at your diary, look at your scheduling. You're telling me you don't have any time at all, right? Is it real? Is that a real thing? Or are you just telling yourself you haven't got any time? Can you delegate this dinner? Can you delegate that lunch? Can you delegate this lunch, this trip, this travel trip abroad, where it might be for business or networking, whatever it might be? Can you delegate that? Are there times when you do the extra hour, the extra 2 hours in the office because you've got this kind of inbuilt, deep-rooted thing we have to do more and more and more and more and more? Because I'll tell you one thing, I'm on the other side of the fence, and I speak to a lot of senior executives, just like you, that have ignored this, and just going, yeah, more hours, more stress, more hours, more stress. And when you get to a tipping point, there's not really too much you can do about your health. So just ask yourself that question, do I actually need to work as much as I'm working? Can I delegate some of this stuff? Where am I going to fit workouts into my diary? When do I put myself first?